Hey everybody, I'm Chris,
And I'm Pete.
and we are the podcast hosts of The Art Take. We're going to do a video today where Pete is going to show us how he scans film, 120 film, with the added wrinkle that
Yeah.
it's extremely curly.
Yeah, it'll be a little different because, with my normal setup, it would be kind of like that, which is what we sort of hinted at in your video for 120. Because was you scan with an Epson V600 or 550?
I think it's 500.
Oh, yeah. So that's sort of known for being like kind of slowish.
It's a relic.
Yeah,
It is a
but
relic.
so as you know, Chris, I have the mirrorless scanning setup that everybody is diving into because it's so fast and it's so easy, and you can get ginormous scans.
Yeah, and you can repurpose, like existing equipment, like
Correct,
you were saying before.
So that was kind of like, that was my thing, and then I just sort of like dove into it, and now I'm super into it. So I use a negative supply with the full mask, so you can get the sprockets, although I never scan for the sprockets. I just found that with these, like, even if I have like a copy stand, which is like, it's right here, I have a copy stand, and everything is level. If I have like the normal not full sprocket scan things, these little things will actually reflect off of my light box.
Oh, so do you get like flares?
No, it'll just like come out like white.
Okay.
Like it'll just like burn into like the image. And that is the true, that is completely true. And I use the negative supply light box too. So it's like I use everything from negative supply, and I still get these freaking little reflections that burn into my image. And so I just remedied that by buying the buying the full
the full frame sprocket mask.
The full frame sprocket things, and I just like zoom in past the sprockets.
Gotcha.
Before this, actually, I used the lomography digitizer, which is literally the same exact thing as this, like the sprockets and everything, except for this keeps it like extremely flat, and also has a super cool little notchy thingy. So all I have to do is just like leave it here and then turn, and it's like turn, click, turn, click, turn, click. It's like lightning.
Yeah.
That's for 35 millimeter. And so here's the thing, like, if I wanted to spend a ton of money on getting the 120 one, because that one only does 35 millimeter. If I wanted to, I can buy the negative, what's it called again?
Negative supply.
Negative supply, because negative lab is what I use to invert the image. So it's negative supply, negative lab. It's like whatever. But if I wanted to, it costs a ton of money, and I don't want to spend that much money because I don't shoot 120 as often. But when I do, in comes the Essential film holder.
Okay. Is that the brand name, Essential?
Yeah. Okay. The brand name is Essential, and it's a dude that like just started making these at the beginning of quarantine because he was like, oh, I want to start scanning all my film. But yeah, that reflected onto my negative. And
for 35?
For 35 millimeter, yeah.
Nice.
If you have the money, why not just do that? I have the money because I sold my Leica.
Nice. So what we're doing today is, do you want to present sort of the film that you're scanning today?
Yes. I figured I'd make it fun for you, Chris.
Oh boy.
Yes. And I am scanning some Tri-X that I frustratingly developed. Whoops. Like
there's a lot of negative abuse in this video.
Yeah, well, okay. Yeah. So frustratingly, and I'm going to emphasize on that, I frustratingly developed this Kodak Tri-X from, I shit you not, 1959. It might be 1956. I'm a little dyslexic sometime. But yeah, I say frustratingly because when I try to put it in the developing tank, you know, the plastic like things, dude, this shit has been wound up since 1959.
Yeah.
So there is no way. I've like tried to keep this flat for like a year now. There's
like
no way
$100.
this is getting flat.
Yeah.
I've looked at the negatives, so I kind of have an idea of what they are, but I've never scanned them because in the Digitaliza, impossible. And now with this essential film holder, pretty possible. Basically, what I have to do with this and why this video is going to take a little longer is I have to unscrew this, sort of lift it up and then put it in and then smash it down like it is the Digitaliza.
Okay.
And then do that because it's too curled to like feed in.
Gotcha.
Fun fact.
Ooh, another one.
When you do mirrorless scanning, you have to have it on the bed, the light bed, whatever it's called, the light box or something. And then all the lights have to go off.
Oh.
So, ooh.
Oh yeah, now we got a view. There it is.
Yeah.
Very cool.
But I'm going to move the computer back because like even the light from this computer might sort of
no worries.
throw it off a little bit.
Let's just
but yeah, I look at
out.
this.
Yeah.
I look at this and it's sort of like set up here. Let me see if I can move my mic.
Cool. So you got your copy stand.
Yeah.
And then a mattress behind it for sound.
that's because I have my drum set in here.
Oh, gotcha. Yeah, makes sense. Okay,
Yeah.
the copy stand, and you got your mirrorless Sony camera right there with the lens and the screen popped up so you can see like the framing of your deal.
Yeah.
Nice.
And so it's just like that, and that's for 120, and it works out super easily.
Nice.
Yeah, done. Hey Chris, what do you think about me not caring about the 120 borders?
You can do whatever you want, man. I do like scanning with the border personally. Because
yeah, I like scanning with the borders too. Actually.
With 120, I'm usually taking enough time to compose like really precisely, and when I can get my horizon straight and like the composure like perfect inside of the frame, I do like to show it off.
All right, we're going in the dark again.
Yeah. You'll take what you can get with these.
Yes. All right, here we go. So flip autofocus back on, recompose. Oh, recompose. Don't think this image is going to come out, but we'll try it anyway. Okay, so... Yeah?
Yeah. We are screen sharing.
Okay, so here are the 11 shots. I didn't do all 12.
Okay.
I think one of them was just so bad that I was just like, you know. Okay, so here's the 11 shots. I go into develop and you want to like sort of use this white balance thing on the border.
Okay.
And I could also go to 1:1 since it's square and then crop that in. Nice. I wanted to keep the borders and that's fine too, but I don't really care to keep the borders. I'm just gonna
instead of BMW,
I don't know, I'm going to sync for all.
Okay. Will that work if your framing's like a little bit off every time, like a little bit different?
Yeah, if it is, like for instance this one is,
yeah,
I'll just come by and just do it.
Oh, okay, gotcha. You can just adjust it even if it's already been synced.
Yeah.
And it doesn't like do that for all of them. You can like make sure it only does it for one.
Correct. I'm actually gonna do this one larger. Okay, so I think all of them are ready to go, right? Now I press Control again. They're already all there. Control N, negative lab. Can you see the negative lab thing?
Yeah.
Negative lab comes up. Digital camera, black and white. I don't have any borders on it. Border buffer. So convert all 11 negatives.
Sweet.
Okay, so they're done. Hey, look at that. That's actually not that bad,
Ooh.
huh?
Yeah, I like
Wow.
it.
And so what I do is usually I just press apply,
Hmm.
and then I'll do a library so I can just do this sort of deal.
Nice.
And now because I develop it with the emulsion side up,
Hmm.
the images are actually inverted.
Oh, okay. They're flipped.
And if I wanted to, I can actually invert them right now.
Hmm.
Bam.
Ooh, easy.
All right. So there's that. Now I can actually go in individually. Like I'm actually pretty stoked about this one already.
Yeah.
But like with this one,
Hmm.
I can go back into this and maybe like bring down the highlight.
Hmm.
I could sort of mess with, if this were a color film, I would do this.
Hmm.
But I could do something like bring down the blacks hella. I can also bring down the brightness.
Hmm. Oh, there it is.
Yeah.
Nice.
They're all converted to a positive. Now I got all photographs. And all the ones are still highlighted, the
Hmm.
negatives, and the positives are not highlighted. So I'll just delete from the disk, and now I just keep the positives
Okay.
because I don't have enough space on my computer, nor do I want them. I don't want the negatives to be on my external hard drives either.
Yeah.
So I just keep the converted positives on my external hard drive.
Cool. I
This
like that one the
reminds me of
most
my
though.
old hood.
Yeah.
I wish I could be that like right here, right now, and just like walking around.
Yeah.
That's the essential film holder.
Nice. Scanning 120.
Yeah, scanning 120. I'm curious to like, I don't know. We have to do another hangout where where I show you like the actual process because this is like a different.
Yeah. Oh, you want to race?
And go.
You want to race? That's what you want. I got my pack on. So that was Pete scanning some really curly 120 film with his mirrorless setup.
Yes, essential film holder. Everybody should go check out essential film holder because it's super inexpensive. It keeps your negatives super flat, and you guys saw like, let me get like the old, like the fingers. This is my Tri-X.
Oh God!
This is
It
how
just
curly it
stays
was.
there.
Yeah.
This is like a really shitty marble hero. I'm like negative finger man.
And these things are super curly, and the negative film, what was it? The essential film holder, you know, just kept them super flat.
Yeah.
And yeah, I wish we were at a point where it's like, oh, just send me your stuff and we'll test it out for our YouTube channel. But I'm pretty sure 3 people are gonna watch this.
Yeah. We might get into double digits.
Yes,
I'm
but
excited about that.
yeah, it works. It works better than the digital ISA.
Mhm.
Um, and it's super easy.
Cool.
So
If you all at home have any takes about scanning 120 film or mirrorless scanning or film holders or light boxes or any of that stuff, feel free to comment below. Tell us if we're ignorant and we're missing stuff. Because
yeah,
we can always learn more stuff.
yes, that's true.
This
Yeah,
has
and follow us
been,
on Instagram at the Art Take. You can
yep,
also DM us there and let us know how you scan, um, and stuff like that. So,
cool. Alrighty. See you guys later. Bye, Pete. I'll talk to you soon.
all right, see ya.
Bye.